Selecting character for your poster or work, it's kind of important on some positions. Overall, when I shoot for the compositing, for me main things is remember where's my horizon line. So right here it will be horizon line between knees and waist, and this is about golden spot. I found out that very easy to use afterward if you have it on specific height, your horizon line. So in this case you can easy matching with the horizon line with your backdrops. And right here example of the person, I was kind of try to create different poses for the railroad kind of themes, and we can go over. You can see the different things we'll try it, different poses, and some of them can work as well. Good. Overall rim lighting is kind of important. It's easy to bring in to take off the character, and I see that many of them could work easy for this poster, but I think this hiding face type, this one specifically will work better for this. Couple things we'll need to change. Right here we have a label need to be removed from code, which is very easy overlay. We have some little bit light shadows, bring us muscles in, so we can rework on that one. But I think this may work a little bit better for this image. So we have many other ones right here. For example, with hands, we can easy to place the guns inside the hands to overlay. When I photo shoot, try to add some small details, see which one will work better if you have an idea already for the compositing you're working on. So like for example, this is a little bit more action, but again, how say stay on the road, it was between this image, maybe work kind of like this. So you can go select and do differently one. The one nice thing is also about this photo, you don't see real hair. So when I go extract, the using pen tool will be much easier and fast to extract model out of the background and use it after. So after preview, I'll select this one model and we're going to start working on this in Photoshop. The first step, we open, and because its image was shot with a RAW format, we open in Camera RAW. My currently settings is set for 8-bit. If you click on the link below, you can always change to the 16-bit process. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will go keep on 8-bit, so it will be a little bit faster for the filters to process. Overall, we'll go first and adjust chromatic abbreviation if anything is there. You can always change on the enable profile for the lens. The problem is, if you can see, it's a little bit distorted, and I do like the original how it's look image, so I will keep it with setting just chromatic abbreviations. Also, when you shoot, this was done with 100 ISO and it's 55mm focal length, so it is not wide angle. Many times I do like shoot with wide angle, it's give you interesting perspective. And 100 ISO give it us very low grain, so we can pop up some in the shadow, some details without introducing too much noise, and we can rework that noise after. So my flow a little bit different. Most people do sharpening on an end. I prefer to do sharpening on the beginning. On this case, I can look on some details and remove some noise. It's sharpening introduced afterwards. So it's very safe if you're going around middle area, sharpening increase. And in most digital cameras, you do need to introduce sharpening because how the pixels, they not stack one on top another ones, like for example some Fuji cameras. In this case, you have it pixels, they are located on the side, so you want sharpening to reduce this blurring as well. Many cameras introduce in-camera blurring algorithm to kind of fix some of those problems, and we'll going back from that blurring. New cameras like I think at Canon 5 RS or whatever, they have reduced, or some Nikons, they don't have those anti-aliasing filters built in, so you can have it sharper image from that point. Okay, Okay, so we'll take some details down, and next things, let's go and we'll take highlights a little bit down. Notice we start losing highlights. The reason why I'm just over this shot over kind of hot spots, so I'm trying to reduce those spots. But you notice we start creating more flatter image, which is okay, because in a second we'll fix that one. I'm going in the shadows. We can see right here we have a very high noise, but we'll bring some details. We'll go maybe around 40s. So we'll bring some details here. Okay, now work on definition on the skin. It's nice if we go in luminous and just bring maybe a little bit orange and yellow up, and you can see as well by playing with this we can bring back definition and take some hot spots out the area. Okay, let's look okay. We can go in, let's bring just maybe again, if look a little bit flatter from original, the reason I will add some of those effects with afterwards with the dodge and burn, some of those a little bit more greenish and muscle definition. We'll do this afterwards, but with the if we do flat, we can kind of remove this hot and a little bit darker areas, so it's given us a little bit more area to play. Okay, will open as a normal image, so if you prefer to open as a smart object, that's fine. But the reason why I open, because I'm going not to change the resolution at this time, I'm going to work, and when I'm ready to import, then I will convert to the smart object to preserve resolution for the rescaling. Okay, let's go bring this subject just a little bit down, just reduce a little bit canvas to work with. We'll go be sure it says delete crop it on this point. I don't need all this extra. I'm going to duplicate this object. You can layer, Control J. We'll take a pen tool, and I'm going to start working going around with the pen tool. So usually it's actually with pen, if you never work, it's very easy. You just click on one point, click on another, and just drag this line along the line you want to cut off. So you can see if I drag just leave it right here, it's give it the right curves. So it's actually fast and easy, and it's give it us very good edge. In many cases you may want to select by the color, and you can do this way, it's fine. Whatever you like the best. I found out for me when you start working with a selecting pen tool, it's provide much sharper, nicer edge, and it's much easier to work with. So it's again, it's up to personal preferences. Okay, I'm going to pause now this tutorial and going over to create this mask, and we'll resume as when I'm finished to tracing around with the pen tool the model. Right here we completed loop to trace around. As I was going closer on an object, a couple things. Of course this is very not historically accurate and we don't go for this, but overall couple details I still want to hide. I want to hide this and like some logos maybe on the shoes, and I don't worry too much about shoes because this will be total black and dark, so they will hardly even recognize whatever he wear on his food, but just remove those light spots. So when I done trace around, go and click and select create vector mask, and right here you can see we isolated him at this point. So the next I will start kind of working on him, and we'll go do this in the next tutorial.